This is number 23 and 9.1, and I noticed that the first question is multiple choice, and all four pictures go BTIQ, so I just went ahead and labeled three circles, BTIQ. And then I read through this, and it tells me that right here, 40% of the beginning agents, that's B, are promoted to intermediate agents, which is I. So B to I is 0.40. And then it goes on to say that 20% are terminated for unsatisfactory performance. So beginners are terminated at 20%. And then it says the remainder continue as beginning agents. So I've got an arrow coming off B and going back to B, and that's the remainder. So if you add the pink and the blue numbers, 0.40 and 0.20, that's 0.60. So this has to be 0.40 because 0.60 and 0.40 is one whole. And then it says, furthermore, 50% of the intermediate agents are promoted to qualified agents. So intermediate to qualified, that's 0.50. And other color have I got? How about orange? And then 10% are terminated. So I to T, 10%. And the remainder continue as intermediate agents. So back here, and that the remainder. So let's see, the purple and the orange, 0.50 and 0.10 is 0.60. So this would have to be 0.40. So everything coming off of I adds up to one whole. And then I also need to realize that I've used all these colors. That once you're terminated, you are terminated. That is a one whole. And once you become a qualified agent, that too is a one whole. Okay, so I noticed that I've got two that are absorbing, T and Q. And so in this picture, there's only two that show that. Use pink. This has a 1 here, and this has a 1. And this has a 1 off T, and this has a 1. This one doesn't have it, and this one doesn't have it. And then the other thing I noticed is on C, they're missing this, and they're missing that. But I see them right here. And then all the numbers match, 0.4, 0.21, 0.4, 0.10, 0.4, 0.51. So it's choice B, all right? That's choice B. Okay, so do that in my math lab. And then this part B pops up, which asks you to write the transition matrix. And so when I'm looking at my matrix, B to B is the green number, B to B. B to I, there is no B to I. So from B to I, that's a 0. There is no arrow. This one's 0.40, but I can just say 0.4. There's no arrow from B to I. And then B to Q also, no arrow there. That's a 0. And then B to T, that is the light blue one. So that is a 0.2. And then we go I to B, I'm sorry, there is a B to I. B to I, that's the pink one. I'm sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. There's no B to Q, but there is a B to I. What the heck is that doing? B to I, that's the 0.40. Okay, B to B is 0.4, B to I is 0.4. There is no line from B to Q, but B to T is 0.20. Whew, okay. And I would have realized that. I'd be like, wait a minute, those don't add up to one whole. Okay, I to B, I to B, I to B. There is no arrow from I to B, so that's 0. I to I to I is this color, and that's a 0.40, so 0.4. I to Q, I to Q is the purple color, so that is 0.5. I to T, I to T, that is my orange. I to T, and that's 0.1. And then the next one, Q to B. Okay, Q doesn't go to B, Q doesn't go to I, Q goes to Q, but Q does not go to T, so this is going to be 0, 0, 1, 0, because this one's the gray one right there, 1 to 1. And then T is also, T does not go to B, T does not go to I, T does not go to Q, but T goes to T right here. That's the yellow, and that is one hole. Okay, and I'm going to have to do this video in 2 parts. So I'm going to stop the first part. That's A and B, and we'll see what happens next in part 2. I know you're just waiting with breathless anticipation.